Who wants a recap?
I can do it. We ruined municipal systems days. We kind of collectively all got really, really drunk, and then we lost our papers that were supposed to secure us provisions. We got assigned somebody that was going to track down those papers for us. He got shot in an accident. And we have just, in general, been causing mayhem and chaos and disturbances throughout this town that has been nothing but kind to us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Homeboy survived, even though he got shot in an alley.
True.
We don't know who shot him. We also know that they killed my familiar as well.
That's true. Yeah, homeboy. His name is Clyron.
Clyron.
The Exotics tracker.
Kason.
Clive
I'm
Leon.
gonna warn you right now. Do not slurp that shit, please. I can see the mouth like, and I'm like, don't even fucking think about it, dog. Don't even fucking think about it. He's been killing me on Apex yesterday, dude. We're playing fucking Apex, and every fucking time, like, we're in between rounds or whatever, the fucking 60 seconds, all I hear is like, I'm like, brother! I'm like,
I was enjoying my mango loco. Okay.
Sometimes you gotta get a little
sip,
dude. Yeah.
well, that's what I'm
Sometimes you
saying.
gotta
Is I was
get
like,
some sip.
I'm like, dude, take a sip, not a fucking like.
Sometimes you gotta suck air in with it.
I'm trying to make it extra bubbly, okay?
Oh my
Gotta
god.
get some sip, dude.
It was cracking me up. All right. Yeah. So, you guys lost your papers. You went, reported this, and they said they would get you a tracker and a sonic tracker, who turned out to be a guy named Clyron, who has no eyeballs and senses things in kind of a daredevilish way, I suppose. He can sense the lingering, like, essence, kind of echolocation, essence location. And he was trying to track down your papers, and he went to an alleyway, got stabbed first before he got shot. And you guys were like, we're gonna fucking bully the shit, like, why'd you stab this guy? And the guy was like, that guy scared the shit out of me. I was just doing a drop off. And you guys were like, okay, get the fuck out of here, nerd. And he left. And then
And apparently told his fucking buddies about us.
maybe.
He
Didn't
dies
sound like
today.
he really knew his buddies. He specifically was like, hey, they drop a note off under my door in the morning, and then I do the drop off.
He's like, I'm just a runner, dude.
Yeah,
I don't fucking know
yeah,
shit.
he's like, I don't know shit, dude.
I was like, bro, I just work here.
Yeah, pretty much. Y'all scared the shit out of him, casting magic, doing crazy things. That guy left. There was a lockbox thing. You retrieved the drop off. You opened it. There were infected.
Thieves' tools, a vial of poison, a pouch of coins.
No, that was on the guy.
Oh yeah, that was on the guy. My bad.
Yeah. The stuff in the box was like vials of like various bodily fluids and like blood, piss,
there a hand in there?
Sweat. There was like various body parts.
Decrepit hand.
Yeah,
body parts.
like some organs, maybe. You're not sure exactly what it was. It was obviously pieces of probably what Ganelon had seen the previous day in the lab of the research department being dissected, is what it looked like. So you surmised these were the research stuff of Rochal's. There was like a note that Kaysen was able to decrypt that said, like, thanks to be stealing the papers, they were able to get in and get these, specimens or whatever, uh, payment would be delivered in the same way, blah blah blah, whatever. Um, Clyron was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go try and track down your other papers because you did find, I believe, Ganelon's set of papers, not Haloran's."
Correct.
And he was like, "I'll go try and track down the other papers." And then he was like, "Okay, I couldn't find the other papers. Oh wow, you got the lockbox open. What's in it?" And then he got shot in the back twice from some kind of shady figure up on a building in across the alleyway. Uh, Haloran immediately took off with the box because he didn't want to lose the shit.
Mhm.
And
This is great.
then you
That's
guys
that's, that's totally
tried to
why.
get Clyron help, and you did manage to save him. Wonderful druid did manage to do that through all the shenanigans.
I have no spell slots.
You're able to get the guards' attention. You were able to turn into a horse and confuse them for a while, and then save the guy's life anyway. And now they have escorted you back, or they like got you. They like commandeered a civilian carriage and have taken you back to the administration district, which Haloran has arrived there slightly beforehand you after somebody also tried to steal the box from him amidst the crowd. And he was able to still hold on to it and keep them from taking it away from him. So,
Somehow.
yeah, with his +0 strength. That's fine. Rogues have dainty
By the
fingers.
spirits will.
Yep, so now you guys are like back at the entrance to the administration district. One of the guards recognized Haloran and was like, "Yeah, come in." Like, you said you were like, "There's people fucking after us," whatever. And he's like, "Come in, come in." And I believe you guys had gone back up to kind of like the clerk's desk and was like, "Hey, we found one of our papers. Clyron's been fucking shot. They took him to the infirmary." And then you're like, "We need to speak to Rochelle," and that is where we cut off.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
so you guys are standing at the front desk. Bridger's favorite lady is there, and she's
Mhm.
like, "Yeah, you guys are troublemakers." As she
Happy
stares
as ever.
directly at
Happy
Ganelon.
as ever.
Hey, I know you don't. I know we gotta. Will you just call for Rochelle? We need to talk to.
uh, she's like, "Sure, I can send an aide to go over to the research department and let him know that you would like to speak to him." And she kind of like,
Thus saith the
God
Lord.
damn it.
walks through a door into a back area or whatever, and then like comes back out after a few seconds or whatever. You kind of like see out like a window, like a younger lady run off towards the where the research department to be Ganelon. So,
Mhm.
because you went there the one time. So, um, and she's like, "Is there anything else I can help you with in the meantime?"
I'm tired.
He's tired.
Your rooms are approximately like
She can't help with
400
that. I'm
feet
gonna let
that
you
way.
guys know right now.
That's a good point.
Um,
Oh yeah, we
how's
were
your
gonna go
day?
shopping.
How's your day going? Gotta be pretty
uh,
exciting working here, right?
I mean, I do what is asked of me. Everyone does their part.
Yeah. Not yet. Is this like what you always wanted to do growing up?
Are you
I
questioning her?
I get
That's exactly what it is.
I get that you're not from around these parts. Uh, there is no greater honor than doing what's asked of you for Krim. This is what I was, chosen, and my skills were assessed to be good at doing this particular thing, and I am. I do my job well, and that therefore leads to the prosperity of the nation and the prosperity of, those around you and those that you care for is the goal of most, I think. No?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I just think it's cool that you've found your calling. That the system has found a calling for you that you enjoy.
Yeah. I mean,
Praise Crimp.
praise Grim. Bridger's like, I fucking hate cultists, dude. He's like, these people are fucking whack.
Oh, no.
People are whack, man.
We're in the fucking compound, dude. That's
She's like, no, I enjoy what I do. I mean,
well, that is so good to hear.
do you do you enjoy what you're doing?
No.
Mm.
No.
And there's just like a smug look on her face, like,
No, but what I do is also for the greater good and prosperity of a people that I care about. So how I feel about the matter doesn't factor into it.
then, I mean, if it's for the prosperity of those you care about, should you not enjoy it then?
Well, we got assaulted in an alley, so that's pretty.
I enjoy I will enjoy the fruits of my labor eventually, but until then, the work is unpleasant.
Hmm.
Up
And
two
as
arrows
she's
in the
and she
back.
like yeah, and as she's talking to you, uh like one of the guards that had come with you, like kind of like had walked away while you guys are waiting or whatever, has walked back and like hands her a few papers or whatever, and she's like, it doesn't sound like you were assaulted. Um, Poor Mr. Clyron.
Right.
Yeah, it's still
Yeah.
not
He
fun
he
though.
was
Sorry, I'm not the
he
one
was
that got
he
shot.
was the main victim for sure. But we saw our buddy get shot.
Well, it seems like
And
you
stabbed.
handled
Oh,
it,
we didn't
and
see that
he
part, but
he he did in fact survive because of you. So he will probably be very thankful. And
Right.
as
As I
you
said,
yay.
fruits of the labor are good.
yeah, and at this point, like the younger girl kind of comes running in. And she's like out of breath, and she's like, um, I'm so sorry. Actually, Rochelle said he'd love to see you right now. Like you
I
could
bet he
just
would.
head over.
Thanks.
So
Amazing, thank you. It's been
Helion,
so
lead the
lovely
way.
talking to you. Nope, not my name.
You got it, G-Man.
Are we in trouble? Kick you in your face.
I guess I'll just walk and go to where I know Rochelle is to be at his horrible laboratory.
Gene Leon isn't fun, guys. We're good.
Ganelon.
you
False.
guys follow Ganelon. Um, Ganelon, make me a history check.
Uh-oh.
See if you remember your way to this building. As there are some guards coming with you, but
History is not bad. Not bad. 15.
yeah, you remember the way to the building. Uh, the other two of you kind of follow Ganelon, and he kind of walks between like a bunch of like these buildings that look pretty much the fucking same. Everything is so practical in Istriel, like they're just it's a bunch of office buildings basically. You're like, okay, fucking whatever. And you walk into this building, and it looks the exact fucking same as kind of the main entrance administration building. Maybe the lobby's like a little bit smaller, and the front desk lady is basically like, um, yeah, Rochelle's third floor. Um, the lady there should be able to take you to whichever room he's at, and like he's gonna want to talk to you. like he wants you right now or whatever. Um, and you guys kind of notice like as soon as you go towards the stairwell, like kind of past the front desk and everything, like there are people running around. Like there's guards and like researcher, like people who are dressed kind of similarly to Rochelle in like kind of those finer robes or whatever, like bustling. There's people with like papers in their arms and shit. Like there's some hecticy going on in the research department right now. So anyway, you go up to the third floor. Go up, 2 flights of stairs. There's a lady kind of at the kind of smaller desk, not a front desk, but like a still desk, whatever. And she just basically like waves the guards through. She's like, yeah, his office is straight back, just like this hallway, just like the big double doors at the end, like you guys can go through or whatever. So and as you guys like reach the double doors, like a guy, like a researcher, like pushes his way out or whatever, like almost runs into you, and it's like, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. He's got like fucking little spectacles on or whatever, they almost fall off his face. He's like, pardon me, as he like regathers his papers in his arms and rushes off or whatever. And you guys walk into the office. Um, this is not the same room. This is not the fucking dissection room. This is an office.
Okay.
Uh, there
Tracks.
are yeah, there's a shit ton of books just on bookshelves. Rochelle's sitting behind like a large desk. Um, and not in like a super lavish chair or anything, like a practical chair. Like it's still practical. His desk has papers like kind of strewn across it a little bit, which is like weird because like everything else in the room is like really fucking tidy. Like all the books are fucking clean. They're all like the same like they look the same size and everything. Like these books don't look like random books that have been like put on this shelf and they're like different sizes and different widths and everything. And actually kind of Ganelon, as you look and notice, every single one of these books looks to be like a like like written by Rochelle. Like it's got his handwriting on the spine. Like he's got like
Mm.
3 full bookshelves of like what look to be his notes that are in these like nicely bound books just across this like across these shelves. So and that's why they're all the same size, they all fit perfectly, everything like that. Some of the
Right.
shelves do have like a little bit of adornmentation of like uh there's like a fucking taxidermied like rodent of some kind you've never seen before on one of the shelves. Uh there's just like weird stuff you'd find in like a scientist office, like just little
Hmm.
things. He's got like a fucking hourglass on his desk, like one that like is freestanding and you can spin it or whatever. Like it's got a stand on it so that he can like flip it over and all that stuff. And he just kind of like looks up and he goes, "Oh, good. Um, sorry. I've heard you have something to report to me about uh one of our there was a tracker that was attacked and you guys found something of mine or um
Yeah, I
Yeah,
believe you
and
you
Kendall
lost
will just
something.
Both.
hand the box over.
okay.
Okay, rude snatching.
You hand the box over and he kind of
Oh,
takes it and he
sorry. I'll
goes,
let Homeboy hand the box over. I forgot who had the box. My bad.
Lauren does. Do you hand it over to Lauren?
Absolutely.
Rude.
Okay. He takes it and he goes, "Oh, okay, good, good, good. As you can see, the department's in a bit of a tizzy over the fact that yeah, we were stolen from this morning. There's a few things missing. Uh, this seems to be a part of it, um, which is good to have back in pretty pristine condition. And he kind of pulls one of the vials out, and there's like a crack down one of the vials, and he's like, hmm, puts it back, like whatever. He's like mostly pristine condition. Um, where did you find these? Did you take them from whoever attacked the tracker, or?
We think so. We
Kind of.
were following the tracker to the papers, um, and that is where we came across an individual who was making a dead drop, and then we questioned him and interrogated him
Intercepted
until
them.
and then we picked up the dead drop, looked inside, and when we figured out what it was, that's when we got jumped in the alleyway.
Mm, that makes some sense, and it makes sense why. Um, well, only part of it's here. I imagine if they go through the work to break into the research department, though I can't imagine
But
necessarily why
I would
they wouldn't drop it all off on one location, especially not in such a shoddy, like, weird manner either. This is so amateur and professional at the same time. Intrigues me.
well, while you're thinking about that, I would ask you what other um our papers, where else can they be used? And at least I would analyze where those might be utilized, because if they plan to break in here and take some stuff and only used one of our set of papers, they're probably holding on to the other set to do something. At least that would be my guess.
Your papers would allow you access to the governmental provisions stockpile. Um, some access probably to the defense armory, um, as they do most of the like maintenance of gear and things like that, which I know you guys I think were needing, perhaps. And they allowed access into the research department specifically, I think, through a loophole of us being connected. As I've been made aware, your papers were used this morning to allow people into the building under the premise that they were you coming to speak to me about something important, and I got sidetracked with something else, and by the time I had noticed that, I had been told you were coming to see me and you had not shown up, they had made away with my research specimens. So, how they knew where those were,
Ta-da.
the Department of Intelligence, I imagine, will be hanging around for a little bit. And I do hate when they're looking over my shoulder.
Because you can't dissect dudes, or
No, because they freak me out. It's like, you ever turned around and somebody's just there and you never even heard them breathe or walk in the room
hmm.
or anything like that?
Yeah.
That's what the Department of
Hmm.
Intelligence is like, but just like all the time. You're like, ah, yes, I've been dissecting for 3 hours. I need to take a piss break. And then you come out of the stall in the bathroom and there's a fucking guy there. And you're like, oh, hey. And he's like, hey, man, I had to check to make sure that like, you didn't fucking take shit down the fucking toilet. And you're like, oh, okay, for real. Like, I took a shit. And he's like, eh. Anyway, that happened many years ago.
By the way, your flow sounds irregular. You might want to get that checked.
Yeah, you might want to.
I want to look into that one.
They The Department of Intelligence, when they want to know something, they generally find it out. So I imagine we will have answers sooner than later. But it means a few of them are probably going to be hanging around and finding whoever it is, uh, let slip information about my important research. So,
Well, if we can help in any way, let us know. However, we got assaulted earlier and we're pretty tired. Um, I think we'll just go get our provisions now and not put our noses anywhere where they don't belong, unless you have any
I
further use of us.
no, I have a lot of paperwork to do and a lot of things to prepare for. As much as I appreciate you coming to see me and at bringing this back, this is very helpful. I don't know exactly what the Department of Intelligence does, but they might be able to. They work closely with the Asonic Department, um, with trackers and such things. They might even be able to tell if there were traces of said perpetrators left on these specimen cases. So, uh, but
We is it worth it to do our own investigations into this, or do you think we should extricate ourselves from this situation?
um, I do not know. The problem
I
is
know
I
that
don't know
I
you
what
have a
extricate means, but I want to go.
the
I know that you
problem
have a
is
personal interest in like having us around to see what our sonic abilities do. Um, but based on the amount of friction we seem to be causing just by being around, I'm half wondering if it would be better for everyone if we just made ourselves scarce.
um I cannot tell you. I do know that I am not sure whether or not this incident had to do with you, or if you just happened to be in the right place at the wrong time for the said perpetrators. Because obviously, I think they were wanting to steal my research. Because you didn't really have a whole lot to do with my research. Like, yes, I've gotten some blood samples, which have not been stolen. Yours have not been stolen. Those, actually, I haven't even touched those yet. As they have not made their way down from the Grand Cathedral. But I was made aware that I would be receiving them from a messenger of the Prophet's Guard, who came to personally tell me that the Prophet had received, uh, you know, blood from each of you that um, me and my father would be using to investigate the difference between you and normal infected, or at least trying to. So, um, but I have not received those yet. So those were not stolen. So obviously, I do not think you guys are the targets of said perpetrators. Uh, I think you just happen to be in the wrong place at the wrong time, um, or such on and so forth. As for making yourself scarce, uh, like I said, I don't know. I'm not a member. I I deal in things I can get my hands on, not speculation of political and other things and things like that. That is the Department of Intelligence's business. If you wanted to stick around and see what they have to say, I mean, they'll probably send somebody to question you about this occurrence. I'm surprised they haven't gotten you before you got to me. Um, and
We ran here pretty quick.
you did. I
We
mean,
did get here pretty quick.
um, yeah. I mean,
Sorry, I gotta go to the bathroom, but I'm listening.
yeah, you're good. Um, I mean, he's like, yeah, he's like, we were only made aware, you know, an hour ago that things were missing. So, um, he's like, imagine my dismay when I go in and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna fucking strap my nylon gloves on and get my goodies, and they're gone. uh, and he's like, no, but
What what else was stolen from you?
um, so these are samples from the infected you saw me dissecting earlier. Uh,
Mhm.
there is a it was mainly that some notes on the said things. These are not all the parts that were stolen either. That's why I said I would assume that they were probably doing multiple drops or multiple, like, to guarantee that they got something. There were no notes with these parts or anything like that, or like none of my research notes. They would look very similar to
Just the
the
one
books
that
on your left. Um, like a
the only paperwork we had was what. Sorry, I can't remember Kaysen's character's name.
Zarin.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, what Zarin gave to us or showed you with the instructions and whatnot.
Oh, gotcha. And he like looks at, like, if you guys gave him that paper as well because it was in the box, like he looks at that and like looks like he's able to read that like perfectly fine, like without even like quite like thinking about it twice. He's like, "Oh, I see. Yeah. Um, this was obviously targeted." So, as for like other things that were stolen, he's like, probably the most concerning thing is that, and at that moment you hear like a don't say that. Like, don't say that, Rochelle. And there's just like a deep, like, gruff voice behind you. Just like and Rochelle's
Or
just like,
or
and he just goes, "Fuck. This is what I was talking about." Like he's like, "I didn't hear you
or
open the door."
or say it, Rochelle. Say whatever you want.
Um, if you turn around to look at this voice that's behind you,
Yep.
Yeah.
there's a yeah, there's a guy in he stands probably a good head taller than the rest of you. Even Zarin, who's kind of tall and lanky, I think. Um, and he
Hmm.
is wearing kind of a uniform very similar to Rochelle's, but instead of the red with the gold accents, it is like pitch black with red accents. Um, very much looks like an Inquisition kind of dude. Like this is like
Hmm.
an officer of the Inquisition type looking kind of guy, right? And he's like, um, "You'll have to excuse me, Mr. Ganelon. I would prefer if my dear researcher here did not spill state secrets. As much of a
Oh, I'm sorry.
guest as you are."
I'm a victim. I'm a victim of a crime. So I just kind of thought maybe some details of the investigation would be available to me.
Hmm. Well, you have most of the details. So, in fact,
Okay.
that's why I'm here. I would like to speak to each of you.
All right, bet.
Sure.
If you don't mind, I'll be taking them, Rochelle. And he's just kind of like, "Get the fuck out!" Like he's like,
Yeah.
"Go, yeah." He's like, "No, you're good. I got so much."
Yeah.
He's like, "I got so
Question us
much.
individual.
I got so many fucking."
Question us individually. I'll wait here. You guys go first.
He's like,
Or do
"I
we
got
need to
so
go
much
to like a
paperwork to
bathroom stall,
do."
or how does this work?
He's like, "I've got so much fucking paper to do. I got so much shit." And he goes, "No, you can." I mean, I can question you each individually, but or we can walk together. How would you prefer? We could just take a walk.
Hey, whatever works for you, man.
Hmm, let's take a walk. And he kind of just turns and like you have no idea how he does it. He does. He just like opens the door and it just like you don't even hear the hinges like creak. Like he just opens the door and like
It's just silence.
yeah. Exactly. You're like,
Is
"What
he
the
like
fuck?" Like,
doing like a little bit like I don't know like how like the tracker was able to kind of like use his Sonic thing to pick up on like sense? Is he? Can I tell if he's using any Sonic like
make me
things to like
a
maintain an aura
make
of silence?
me a if you're trying to reach out and sense essence, just make me a straight charisma check. Whatever your spell
15.
15? You can sense faint essence pulses coming from him for sure.
Ha. Ah.
Like faint.
Hmm.
Like you're like it's literally like you're like squinting at the guy, and then like normal people give off essence kind of almost like as a heartbeat. It is energy, it is life or whatever. And like if you really think hard, you can see it as like a heartbeat. And it basically what you sense is like it's almost like this guy's heartbeat. Like every single person you can kind of sense at this point because you guys are just super more sensitive to essence. And it's like if you look at somebody long enough, you're like, okay, yeah, I can sense that they have essence coming off of them as like a heartbeat. It's just like a faint pulse with their heartbeat. With him, it's really slow. Like you sense a pulse like once every fucking 20 plus seconds. Like so and it's just super faint. And the only reason you know to look for it or like do that is because like you had already learned to hone your sense to sense essence when you had interacted with Clyron and he had kind of, and you had done that. So there's like a very slight essence thing. But you're like I can't tell if he's like that's less than a normal person just gives off normally. So like that's what's weird about it. It's not like you're not like, "Oh, yes, he's using an Asonic ability." You're like, "Okay, this is really fucking weird. He's giving off less essence than I've ever fucking like seen out of a normal fucking person." Which if you do remember is kind of similar. It's like an even more advanced version of the dead drop guy because the dead drop guy also, if you remember, Clyron said like he doesn't give off much essence either. This guy feels like that, but even more minute. So anyway,
So like
and so
maybe he's better at hiding his essence.
yeah,
Or he
that's
just has very little, and
either
that
that
makes
or
him
yeah, the
Or he
rest.
suitable
just
for the
has very
job.
little. Yeah.
So
Okay. Kind of cool.
um anyway, and so yeah, he kind of like you know opens the door and then he motions for you guys to walk with him.
I will look back at Rothal and be like, "Hey, uh, always good talking to you, man. Keep in touch." Oh, walk out.
He gives you like a like like a good luck like eyeballs like like so um this man like he motions for you to go and then he goes, "Oh, I apologize. I haven't introduced myself. Um, my name is Derek.
Derek.
Derrick."
Okay. It is nice to meet you, Derek. I am Ganelon.
I'm aware. And Mr. Haloran. And Mr. Zarin. Um, I have been tasked with talking to you about today's events and also giving you some suitable information about some things that have also happened today. So, I know you're so curious. And as he's
What?
walking down the hallway with you guys, he goes, "I know you're so curious." And as you guys are walking down the moment people fucking see him and see him walking with you guys, like they're like, "Whoa, oh wow, look, a fucking open room." Like they walk into like the nearest fucking room, like,
Oh, hey, look, the wall.
like yeah, yeah, seriously. Like, oh, okay. Um, and he goes, and as he like kind of walks or whatever, and you guys start walking, you come like down to the edge of the hallway and like you go to you're almost to the front uh entrance desk of the third floor or whatever, and he goes, "Oh, before we speak further, um excuse me." And he pulls out like a little something in his hand, messes with it, slips it back into his pocket, and all of a sudden like voices you could hear down the hallway cut off. They're you guys are in a zone of silence basically, everything outside can't be heard, like you guys can't hear anything from outside. He goes, "It works the other way around. No one will hear what we say."
Bart buckle.
It's a neat little trick.
Very funny. All right, so I have been made aware that you guys lost your foreign dignitary forms, were sent, or you were not sent. A tracker was sent to retrieve them, or at least track them down, and you decided to follow him. Is this correct? Am I correct so far?
Yep, we thought we could help, and you're right.
And we did. And we did help.
You did. You saved a servant of Krim, and for that I commend you. Um, I would not recommend tagging along for uh, governmental agent missions in the future if you do so choose to stay in our nation.
Yep, nope, that went poorly.
It went
Understand.
bad. Yeah.
Glad we're on the same page.
That being said, you are correct. I am very curious, and I had never seen an Asonic tracker before, and I am grateful that I had the opportunity to do so. It was
Sonic
an
trackers
eye-opening
are
experience.
no. When I say we are thankful that you saved Clyron's life, I genuinely mean it. Sonic trackers give up a lot in the service of the people and of Krim, and they um, are sometimes treated harshly and unfairly because of it, and people don't realize the services they do. For you to save one's life is a great deed.
Glad to help, I guess.
Especially you, Mr. Zern. I heard you
Shuffles behind Gina Elon. Who are you talking to?
Guys, there's another guy here.
So, no, that's just like anti-Ganelon. It's Ganelon, but he's super pro-establishment.
He's happy as hell to be here.
He's like, guys, if you obey the law, cops will leave you alone. It's so easy. And it's like, shut up,
Like-
Gene Ellen.
He's like, guys, taxes are the city. Like that's just you. Taxes are so important.
Taxes are our right.
That's right.
It's our God-given right.
That's
It's our Krim-given right.
All right. And Derek's like, he's like, though, I would love to know more about how you turn into a horse.
He just kind
No.
of does that.
That's just something he do, dude.
That is. This is not
Some people
something that I can
snore.
quite
He
give
turns
away.
into
I
a
mean-
horse.
Just see me a bed, man.
You tell me.
Sometimes there's a bear in
how
there.
I mean, okay. I thought we were just being friends, and
We are. I'm just curious as to why, what's to what purpose is the interest? Is it
I
mainly, personal, or is
never-
it involved in state secrets, or is that?
No, I simply have never heard of a man turning into a horse before. It seems like a very interesting Asonic ability.
It's wild.
That's pretty crazy. He was a rat for a while too.
Is it limited to creatures that live in areas of agriculture?
No.
Interesting. What about creatures of the
I don't
ground?
know that
Can
a
you
rat's
can
an
you turn into?
agricultural creature.
Oh,
It's an
they
Like they're
did-
anti-agricultural
around.
creature.
They're around, but they're not like a part. I guess.
I assure you, rats are definitely Anywhere where there's agriculture.
No, you're. I said it, and then I was like, no, I'm wrong.
Is it are you limited to creatures of the ground, or um can you turn into avians, or um even uh water based?
I I'm sorry, but I really am not supposed to be talking about those kinds of things. It's
Okay.
um uh it, it I yeah.
No, and he kind of just like immediately was like, "Oh, no, no worries. I was simply curious. I have my secrets, you have yours. No need to step on any toes." And you guys are like walking out the front of the research department at this point. Um, like you've gone down 2 flights of stairs. Everyone has given you a wide fucking berth or whatever. Like the front desk lady, not the one Ganelon has beef with or whatever, but like the one that first let you in, just kind of like sees the like Inquisitor guy and is like, when the fuck did he come in here? Like you can tell she's like, what? When did he like? What? Since when did we have an officer of the Inquisition in the building? Like,
Why did no one fucking tell me? Shit.
like he didn't come in the
This is
front
what the
door.
pagers are for, guys.
Why do you have cameras?
So, and he gives her like a nod as he leaves or whatever, and once again, silently opens the door for you guys, lets you through. And as far as you can tell, the silently opening the door has nothing to do with like the silence spell he's got cast from whatever thing he did.
Mhm.
Like he just does that.
Does he go in the door first? Does he open it and then he goes in and we all pile in behind him, or does he stand there and hold it open for us?
No, he like opens it and like kind of like holds it open and like gestures through like this for you, like as he's holding it
Okay.
open or whatever, like lets you walk past him. Um, and he's like, "Well, I have some details of the incursion. Clyron has yet to wake. Though you guys have, you know, he's out of immediate harm. He should be fine. So, um,
You know,
did you get any kind of glimpse, any sight of said attackers, who I presume were coming to pick up this dead drop of our stolen research materials?"
I left a sensor, you could call it. Um, I'm able, as I'm sure you've been made aware, to summon an animal companion, um, a small beast, then, and I can use its senses to see and to hear and to smell and the like. I left my animal companion there at the scene of the crime to hopefully get eyes on the perpetrators. And before I got a chance to do that, my familiar was destroyed. It seems they saw it before it could see them.
I did.
So no, I have not.
It was brief, but I did. When I made my way through a fairly crowded um, crossing, I was briefly halted. Someone tried to grab the contents of the dead drop from me as I passed through. I did manage to strike the individual, but as I struck them, they moved back into the crowd and disappeared.
And they didn't have any strikingly defining features?
I don't know, DM, did they? I don't know if it was.
No. Basically,
The tattoo said my name is Greg on his forehead.
Dude, that's what I'm doing if I ever commit crime.
Just get like a fake.
My
tattoo that
name
says, "My
is
name
Jen
Greg."
Ellen.
Casey's just gonna
Mhm.
milk this, dude.
Dude, Cason's going milk mode.
I'm going to be real honest with you guys. I keep making it up because I keep forgetting what the original one was. And so I'm just going off of whatever just comes to my mind.
I sent
'Cause
Bridger a
can't
picture of
remember.
Ultimate Genist earlier. From Monster Hunter.
No, I mean basically the guy like looked he literally looked like a D&D fucking rogue. He was wearing like a black cloak. He had like some studded leather armor on under the cloak, like when he whirled around or whatever.
Mhm.
Um uh and like some bracers or whatever, blah blah, that you would cut into. You would like cut through one of his bracers when
Yeah.
you slashed at him. But then yeah, basically all you saw was like this black cloak kind of like whoosh, into the crowd. So
Unfortunately, no
he
striking
was
features.
humanoid. That is all you know. So he could have been elf, human, something like that. He was not a beastkin. He was not a like a dwarf. He wasn't short. He wasn't like like nothing like that. So no
Was he a
halfling.
Helf, a Delf, a Welf?
You didn't see
No,
his
no
ears.
idea.
You don't know.
Got it.
I will relay that information to Derek.
Not a MILF.
He was a milf.
I guess he'd technically be a DILF if it was a guy.
Motherfucker, I'd like to find.
He's a tilf. Yeah. He's a tilf. He's a fucking fucking thief. Fuck, dude. Fucking anyway. Damn, dude. Roger, you missed our milf joke, dude. Yeah. We called the perpetrator a milf, and then Ethan said, "Motherfucker, I'd like to find."
It's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Anyway, and Derek's like, okay, not much to go on. So, you said you had, or you didn't say, I've been told, you had encountered the droppee, let's call him, the man who does this dead drop. Um,
Mhm.
The dropper.
yeah, what was he like? Can you describe him to me?
Him, I can tell you all about, and I will recount his details because fuck that motherfucker.
He fucking had a cowlick on the left side. He was getting a widow's peak though sometimes.
Got a
Okay, like
dimple in
fucking.
his fucking chin.
That's right, dude. He got fucking.
If you looked at him from this angle specifically, he looked like William Dafoe.
No, no, absolutely not.
Sorry, William Dafoe.
Will I am Defoe, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, you described this guy in detail, and he nodded along. He's like, okay, and he said that um, I assume you guys just kind of described the whole encounter to him or whatever.
Yeah.
The guy, yeah. So he's like, okay, so he said that he just receives the notes under his door. I would have liked to catch him. I imagine he's long gone by now. Would have been nice. And you said he had left.
I'd be proud of him.
Okay, into building 16E. We'll try to track him down. We'll see what happens. Okay.
Sure, if anyone could, it would be y'all, based on how you seem to be.
We're not the boogeyman's everyone thinks we are. We're just good at our
Oh, I
jobs.
doubt it. I doubt very seriously. You just guys.
Just the men who boogie. Sorry.
I
You're just guys. That's good. Good
I
people.
I do what is asked of me, and I am good at it. I take pride in that
I
fact.
get that vibe. I get the vibe that a lot of you are very competent. And by you, I just mean like people around here. Everyone seems to have a role that they fit in. It's
If
cool. It's admirable.
and Derek kind of turns to you. He goes, if you can't provide and you can't do what is needed of you, then you're not very needed, are you? And that's why people you see are competent.
Hmm.
Take that as you will, Ganelon.
I'm gonna. Yeah.
Anyway,
He's Gana.
um, I
But
would suggest picking up your provisions. I would suggest getting out of my country for your own safety
I like that plan.
and because you seem to throw a wrench in everyday functionality ever since you stepped foot
mhm,
here. No offense.
mhm.
No offense. A little
Oh,
the
none
fe- the fe-
taken. Yeah, you're right.
the
We're just a real
festival.
wrecking ball in your lives.
Well, I I don't think that's to be entirely blamed on you. Um, I'm told you have
Will will
circumstances
you
that
tell that
have
to
you
Janet, the receptionist lady? Because she fucking hates me.
Maybe you should apologize
You know,
before you leave.
my
What,
notes for the
what
past
do I
two
look like? Someone
sessions
who
have
was
literally been
wrong?
we only.
Derek
My
Derek
notes have
goes,
literally been we. Oh,
"Hmm, I know things about Janet. She has her own problems. I'm sorry she's
You
taking
are
them
the
Single.
out on you."
scariest person I've ever met.
He goes, I'm sorry she's taking them out
Ugh, damn.
Okay.
Sorry,
good
Ganelon.
for her.
I'll go apologize to Janet, it turns out.
you. What were you saying about your notes, Casey?
My notes have literally been we only cause problems. Those have been on my notes.
He goes, I have not been told of your exact circumstances, but I am aware that you have circumstances that um, make you special
Are exact.
individuals. So, uh, special enough that after you get your provisions, I've never heard of this happening ever before in my life, and this is why you people are. You keep me on my toes. The prophet would like to speak to you again.
Again?
He,
Mm.
yeah, this is very unprecedented. Um, the fact that you've spoken to him once is incredible. It's life changing, and it's like I will be so real with you. I am so very jealous. The fact that you get to go back
You want to
twice
come?
because you're causing problem. I'm not allowed to step foot in the Grand Cathedral.
Can I take a nap first?
You may, if you would like to. You. He has said
Yeah.
that you may come to him before you leave. He wishes to see you. He did not say exactly when. I would suggest today simply off the fact that there are days where the prophet cannot meet with people, and we
Sure.
so
And today is a good day, so we should capitalize on that.
today is a good day for him. Um, we and I'm sure he would rather be speaking to you than dealing with the semi-national crisis we're having at the moment.
You're having a national crisis.
Yes, people broke into our governmental research facility and stole things. Imagine that.
What did they steal to declare a national emergency?
National secrets, as I've told you.
Mm. Hmm.
it, it's a good try again.
Miss every shot you don't take, you know?
That is fair. That is fair. Um,
I take it you are a man of information and
yes, I work
competent.
directly under Her Lady, the Claw of Intelligence.
And then I'm not to imply that you should do this directly, but would you maybe have any underlings or associates or employees that might be able to, if we, I'm just trying to expedite our process. If we give you a list of any provisions that we need, would you be able to send those out and have them ready for us while we go speak with the prophet?
Yes, I would not be using my associates. We would probably have the guards or the
Yeah, I
military
figured you would
police.
know who
But
would be able
but
to.
yeah, we could arrange that for you if you would like to go meet the prophet, especially. Then yes.
I
Um,
would like to go as soon as
I,
possible.
I think I think that's a good plan. I think we go and meet with the prophet, and we can have someone else take care of our
Then we
grocery
could
needs.
rest and on prepare to leave, and then as soon as we're able, we can leave. We don't have to take another third trip to.
okay.
Mhm. And also we don't have to, potentially cause more of a ruckus, as we are wont to do, it turns out.
Okay. Um, and he goes, so are you wanting to take a rest, or are you wanting to um make your way?
Perhaps we could perhaps we could rest a while you get someone together to make our list. And then
My
as soon as
And
we
only
have that
he has
set up.
stopped walking with you guys. You guys are kind of like in a courtyardish area. There's like some trees and like benches and stuff, like an outdoors area for fucking governmental workers to fucking take lunch
Mhm.
or like do whatever. Uh, there's some people on like the outskirts of this courtyard area, but like he's like standing with you near like a big tree in the center, and people are like staying away from you because fucking this guy
Mhm.
is very striking and imposable in this like this is like some of the
Impose.
blackest fucking fabric you've ever seen in your life, by the way. Like this is a very stark black fucking like off like Inquisitor outfit this
Mhm.
dude's wearing. So
um
Perhaps we can rest here under the tree while you procure us someone to get our provisions. Take a bit of just a short rest for a time, and then
very well. Um
make our way to the prophet.
yes. Um in that case, if you are wanting us to get you your provisions and then to talk to the prophet and then immediately leave the country, I will ask that you return the papers we've worked so hard for you to get, as you won't be needing them. But I will prepare everything for a quick and expeditious exit from our glorious capital.
Of course. And Ganelon will procure his papers and hand them over.
Yeah, and he just slips them into like a little pocket. And he goes, Mr. Zarin, I believe you have yours still as well? Thank you. Do you want to write up a quick list for me?
Yes. Ganelon will just pull out his spell book, like flip to like the back page for like extra notes, and begin just like jotting
All
away.
right.
Like,
No, I'm good.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure
yes,
Halorian
Skyrim.
keeps stuff in his as well for writing, right? Or
I do. I have my own journal and stuff like that. So
I
if you'd rather not
I
use it.
just keep some spare pen and paper. Like we're good.
Oh yeah, me too. I'm just saying if you want to use yours, okay, fine.
It's whatever. I don't care. No, use your own. We can each make our own list. I don't
Derek
care.
goes, here, you can use mine. Like as you
I
guys
don't
are
wanna use
fucking
I've got a stick and a
squabbling.
I
rock.
wanted to be useful.
I need incense to replace my dead familiar.
Okay.
I need rations. Enough for the journey for all of us.
Okay.
Um,
Was anybody else wanting specific thing? I don't remember. We talked about getting provisions.
I'm
so
gonna
fucking
just
long ago.
jot it down like
just like
underneath. Yeah,
some
basically like
like real
water
basic shit.
skins or refills for our water skins or whatever. Rations enough for the three of us, and then make sure all that stuff's on there. And then I'm gonna add an addendum at the bottom if it's possible. The horse and a cart.
Okay.
I
Got a horse.
yeah,
I'm joking.
my special stuff that I want is incense and paper for with which to inscribe more spells into my spell book, if they can spare any. But
He looks
Uh,
over. Oh,
Oh, guys, if we want, I can take care of our food issues. We don't really need to take their provisions.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you know those berries. You know that's literally what I
Oh.
exist off of.
I will take the note and scratch out rations.
Or I can
anything
find stuff
with
too.
more
you know.
flavor than berries.
with
Okay.
more flavor than a
Maybe some
single
treat.
berry per day.
Maybe a snack or two.
I'd like some little Quakers granola bars.
Some
Dude, I'd like
hardtack
some
for my fucking good berry.
Austin cheese crackers, dude. If you could have them.
I guess if we're still doing stuff, I'll take some
Good
Marco
berries are
peanut butter.
phenomenal. You just sandwich them between two Cheez-Its, fucking pop it, you're done.
That shit
They're
is
really great during the Super Bowl. Let me tell you what.
Unless you bite it wrong, dude.
And then you take 2 damage.
All right, you guys take your fucking short rest while your DM takes a piss.
Do we need to
Yay.
actually take a short rest?
I don't fucking know.
Because that doesn't give anything for
I-
spell
Shit.
slots
You're about to go
for
meet
you
with
guys.
the prophet again, so you guys wanna
Jason
talk about that
gets
shit real quick?
his wild shapes back.
Zarin is tired. All right.
And yeah, that'll give wild shapes back, which is huge.
Yeah, that's fair.
It will, and it will give me my totem back as well, which is kind of nice.
And I actually can get spell slots back on a short rest with arcane recovery.
You don't need that. Well, I haven't lost any health or used any spell slots, so
Yeah, I have it.
I mean, me neither.
I have no spell slot.
For what it's worth.
In terms of spell slot, I have no spell slot. What's that?
In terms of spell slots, I don't have any.
I got Pass Without Trace if we really need it, but that's just a 1-day use.
Is that a racial feature? What gives you Pass Without a Trace for free once a day?
No, I took a Wood Elf Magic.
Okay.
For my feet, because I don't know. I like leaning more into the
That's
character
cool.
instead of like combat
I mean,
effectiveness.
Pass Without
and
Trace
stuff.
is fucking
Pass
phenomenal.
Without a Trace is gangbusters
Yeah.
spell, dude.
Yeah, well, yeah, it gives me Druidcraft, Long Strider, and Pass Without Trace, and I can use them once per long rest. But I think it also just like I can cast them. No, I can't.
You can
That's
use
just
your spell slot. You can't use your spell slots to cast them either.
It doesn't say I can, but I'm sure it's fine.
Most abilities that give you like one cast per day also let you cast that spell with spell slots.
I'm sure it's fine. I mean, they're not game breaking. Yeah, I cast Healing Word 6 times. No, 5 times.
Crazy. Wild shit, dude.
And I guess technically, I could have. So, am I able to? I can like turn my wild shapes into spellcast, right? I think I'm wrong with that.
Certain druid
No, I think it's
subclasses
a
can
moon
use wild
druid
shape
or
to do so.
Mhm.
And if you have the
Yeah.
optional
Moon druid.
feature, you can summon a familiar with a wild shape, but there's
Mhm.
Ugh.
There's some weirdness with it.
All right. You give him your whole list, and he looks it over, and he's like, "This should be easy enough. I'll see what I can do about getting you a horse and a cart. Might be able to twist some arms to convince them.
if it's too much trouble, don't worry about it. But if it's possible,
Trust me, I will go out of no more trouble than I so want to. All right. Well, with that, I will be off. Someone should be here shortly to escort you to the prophet. I will let them know. So, and he walks out of the courtyard, goes around past the main administration building, and disappears. So, you guys are left alone for a little bit.
Like a turd.
Um, yeah. Oh, before he leaves, he turns off his little like thing or whatever. He pulls it, whatever. It You get a little glimpse of it. It looks like, I don't know, what you would maybe call like a runic stone. It's like a little fucking thing. It's got like sigils carved into it, and he touches it in his hands for a second or whatever, and then slips it back in, and all of a sudden you can hear things past fucking 20 feet again. And he's like,
The bird.
yeah. And he walks off, though his footsteps still make no sound, even though he's turned his thing off.
He's wearing nightingale boots, guys.
Yeah? Maybe they're mockingbird boots. How do you know, dude?
Because it was a reference.
He jumps 30 feet in the air because he's got the gray fox mask.
He fucking
The gray cowl.
he fucking whirlwind sprints away, dude.
Ah,
All right. I remember it's like something Nakes or something like that. I don't remember whirlwind sprint. All right. You guys fucking sit around for however long until somebody shows up.
Are we staying here in the
Hmm?
garden, or are we going back to our rooms? Because Aaron would like to stay in the garden. I like garden. Plant.
You guys just fucking take a nap under a tree for 30 minutes.
Yeah, dude.
Yep.
Okay. After approximately a half hour, maybe more like 45 minutes, a lady you recognize walks out of the main administration building towards you. She looks even more elegantly dressed than the Inquisitor guy, but not in the same way. Like her
Not in
clothes are
Banta Black.
well, her clothes are much more plain, but the way that the black and the red accents flow, you're you like it just kind of draws your eyes to her, which is really weird because from what you could tell from the last guy, these guys kind of they kind of contradict themselves. They seem to not want to be seen, and yet their clothes are like so like wow, I can see this fucking person that it draws all their eyes to them. This is the Claw of Intelligence herself. She is walking towards you, in kind of this
Bashna.
dress.
What's her
Um,
Sheer?
so, and she once again very cheerful, uh, kind of late 30s lady. Um, and she's like, "It's good to see you all again. I'm here to take you to our Lord, to the Prophet. We would like to see you again. You've all been very blessed, and me as well, as I get to escort you."
You are pleasant.
Thank you,
She's so nice.
thank you. I'm told that less than you would think, so I appreciate it. You boys sure have been eventful
Hmm.
these last few days. Mr. Haloran, congratulations on passing the festival trial. It was very impressive to
Thank
see.
you. Thank you.
It's a wonderful display of skill. Now, if you would all follow me, unless Zarin, my dear, if you would like to turn into a rodent and ride amongst my bosom, you are more than welcome
Zarin,
Yeah, I'm
Zarin, you have this. You
there.
have an opportunity.
He turns around. Uh, uh,
to.
uh.
And she goes, "Just an offer, since I heard you like to ride in the pockets of friends as a small
I think I'm good for now. Thank you, though. I think.
animal." Of course, dear. Now, shall we be on our way? Unfortunately, all of my compatriots are otherwise occupied. Otherwise, they would love to join us to go see Lord Rothan.
So it's just going to be just you.
Yes, I don't tell anyone, but I'm neglecting my duties a bit because I would like to see Lord Rothan's face. Well, his visage, I should say.
His
Okay.
visage.
Okay. Right on. I like it.
Well, let us be on our way. This time you guys enter a different building than the last one, like than the main administration building. And once again, you're led to like a random fucking room, and then like it leads into like fucking back hallways, and you guys walk through fucking back hallways for like 10, 15 fucking minutes, if not more. You kind of lose track of exactly how long it's been before um last time you came to visit the prophet. There was very loud organ music that was like able to be heard from even inside the administration district, like lower. It takes a long time, but eventually you guys start to hear very soft, like harp this time, like as you get closer, as you keep walking. It's not like super loud, but it just eventually kind of fills this hallway, this tunnel you're walking in. Um, and the claw of intelligence kind of she starts to sway and kind of hum along with the music as she's walking, and she just seems giddy, like she's just happy to fucking be able to come see Rothan. So
Does he play a lot of different instruments?
Our Lord does not. Some days his mind is not as it should be. And so he does things to keep himself centered, he likes to say. He has had nothing but time since the founding of Istriel, and he has, the first few centuries, he was much more hands-on with the country. He led us very personally and built us from the ground up. But eventually, the people of Israel became competent, and through his leadership, we have become a great nation. And he is no longer needed to be as hands-on, and so he has had the time to find a many much skills that he enjoys that help pass the days, I think.
Makes sense. Cool.
His music is always beautiful, so I can't imagine ever hearing anything like a beginner. Um, but perhaps maybe he did so in private and he only shows his good side, though I can't imagine he is that kind of person. So he's been playing instruments more beautifully than I've heard anyone else ever since I was a young girl. So
Interesting.
um and once again, eventually you guys get to this door where there's these two fucking almost golem statue looking guards, but they breathe and their eyeballs, their gaze follows you as you walk and approach, and the Claw of Intelligence goes, um, Lord Rothan's guests, I've brought them as he asked, though a little bit sooner than he perhaps thought. And they nod, uncross their halberds. One of them pushes the door open. It's this big fucking heavy door or whatever, and motions for you to go through. She goes through first. You guys enter the room once again. This is later in the day. We are approaching evening, so not quite sunset, but the sun is beaming through these fucking 40, 50-foot tall glass, painted glass, like not all of it's painted glass, but there's some like painted glass and some normal glass, like windows that are like floor to ceiling type shit. All these, these archways, this big open room, and yeah, this time instead of the organ is still there and stuff, but somebody has moved in like a fucking 10-foot tall fucking harp, and this figure is hunched and just plucking at the strings slowly as this music kind of washes over you, and um, she doesn't say anything upon entering the room or whatever. She just kind of bows and waits, and eventually the tone, like the tune, slows down, and he finishes off, stands up. Once again, Rothan is this 8 foot tall, almost 8 foot tall. He would probably be 8 foot tall if his figure was more upright. Um, but he's more like 7 feet because his head kind of like hunches over in this hood or whatever. He looks like fucking General Grievous from the 2003, like a big cloak with a fucking head coming kind of up and out of it, but it's a little more upright than Grievous's head's like forward. Once again, flowing red, black, and gold robes that kind of just don't have a form you can really tell. You're like, yeah, those are robes, but like as you look at them, they shift, and the fabric seems to flow in and out of itself. And uh, you guys have the sense that yes, he's made out of fucking, like, his robes are made out of pure essence. Like, it's not actual fabric. It's essence that is so fucking thick and potent that it is making the form of fabric for him around him. And he
And
goes, yeah.
we had a little bit practiced like finding and identifying essence, and like
Mhm.
Lauren was able to. Can I like try to gauge an outline of this guy's like body? Not the robes, not the aura, but just like what can I attempt to, using my Asonic readers.
Yeah. Uh, make me a straight intelligence check. It's pretty much just whatever your spell casting modifier is. It's going to be
Yeah,
a straight that
yeah.
check anytime you try to sense essence. So
22.
22. Yeah,
22.
you once again like you think about how you learned to picture yourself in your mind and like focus what you imagine to be this energy that pulses out of you and pull it inwards to try and like keep your presence smaller, and you think to yourself and you go, okay, I would like to see the picture of the essence he's giving off, and like in my head try to make it smaller until it condenses to like where it's coming off of,
Mhm.
and you are like flashbanged. Like it's
Yeah.
just like the amount of like you are like, okay, I'm gonna look at this guy and I'm going to see where the essence is coming off of, and the whole thing is just like it's like fucking trying to cast fucking detect magic in the middle of like a fucking dragon's horde. You're like, oh my god, like
Mhm.
or whatever. And and then you're like, ooh, okay, you're like, that's a lot of fucking essence. And you try to condense it down and like just sense not you're like, okay, get rid of the waves, get rid of the stuff he's giving off. I want to find the solid source. And you don't find it. Like it the whole shape of him is one thing except for the golden mask. The golden mask is not made of the same thing that the entire rest of this being is made of. And it's giving off like not it's not like pulsing out. It's like waves. Like sometimes it's
Mhm.
like a slow wave that just kind of goes and comes out, and other times it's like out of one side, and then like there's just essence pouring out of this guy in droves that you're like, ah, yes, I remember now why normal people can't come in this room because it
Mhm.
literally like it's like exposing people
It's like
to
a sonic
radiation.
feedback.
Yeah,
It's just yeah.
it's like exposing somebody to open radiation. Like that's the amount of essence this guy pours out, and that's why the only people that work in the cathedral, as they describe to you, are people who are raised from birth exposed to both Krim and Rothan's essence so that they don't fucking die and can work in the cathedral. So,
Mhm.
um
I will.
and as you do this, yeah, and Rothan kind of turns to you and is like, "My friends, I did not think I would be seeing you so soon again."
We have decided to make ourselves scarce. We seem to be causing problems.
Hmm, problems are a natural part of life. It is how people solve them that makes them who they are, and that is what's important. Now, I have been made aware of a few things. One, you have lost some of your compatriots. Um, I
Yes.
was sad to see Mr. Oburo go. Um, he may have not seen eye to eye with me, but I took a sort of kinship to him, considering he also has been ailed by a similar fate as mine. I um, and once again, if you guys remember, Obura had that kind of black, like almost rotten looking arm or whatever, and Rothon once again raises an arm out of the cloth, and it once again, you get the feeling that it's not that he's raising his arm up out of robes, it's like his arm is forming out of this robe, which to you, Ganelon, you are now aware, like, whatever his body is, it is essence pure, and it's
Mhm.
taking whatever shape he feels like to
It,
take,
it's like
basically.
it's like compressed essence mimicking a physical form. It's not a physical form in what we would understand it to be.
Yes, sorta. Yeah, basically. So,
Yeah.
and Zarin already knew this. That's why he's like, "Oh, this is a fucking
First time.
yeah, yeah." Zarin's like, "Yeah, this guy's a fucking great spirit or whatever." Remember, he was like, "Yeah, this guy's a fucking great spirit" the first time we met him. So, um, anyway, and he raises his arm out or whatever, and it's very similar to how Obura's arm was. It's this just twisted, disgusting flesh, and he's got like almost a and he's got like a golden metal gauntlet like over his hand or whatever, but then like it it like part of it kind of opens and like fizzles away or whatever and shows his flesh again, and he goes, "He has met Alient as I have."
Aliens
Well, what
being
is left of Alient, the primal dragon whose body rests now but a low strow, and turns that land into the cesspool that it is.
Hmm, let's see.
I hope he'll be back, but he has his own path to take. And Miss Larker has decided to stay here, and I have offered to meet with her when I can, and we'll see what we can do about the condition she has that you all seem to share. But I've called you here because I still want what I have asked from you, but I am aware that with less of you, it will be a harder task. And so I come to you with a proposal. I can awaken, let's say, more of your dormant, ruptured, the power that lays in your dormant, ruptured chambers. But I will warn you, this comes at a price. You already leak essence, and it will smell to the monsters of the free lands, and the creatures of the world, and the people who wield and desire power like blood in the water to the great serpents of the sea. And if I push you further, it will do so even more. So what this means is if you choose to awaken these boons, one of the side effects will be that there are increased chances and perhaps increased difficulties on encounter tables while you are traveling. Um,
Can we take a sidebar?
I'm saying that as the DM, like out of character. And then
No,
he keeps
yeah,
going,
for sure.
he
I'm
goes,
responding to
yeah,
Rothon,
yeah,
understanding
he
that.
wasn't, yeah. So, and I'm sorry, he wasn't
Oh, sorry.
necessarily finished. And he
Proceed.
was like, and he goes, as well as perhaps adverse side effects to your very person. Um, I cannot promise what will or will not happen. Um, all I can say is that power always comes at a price. This is not an easy decision. Um, I will let you make this. I mean, this is an individual decision for each of you. I do not ask this as a group. Um, so,
I would not draw undue attention unto us unless everyone was okay with that.
yeah, and it's not like if one person takes it, it's gonna be the same as if all three. Like the
Hmm.
chance and the increase will be per person. So if all three of you take boons,
Right.
then the chance will increase by 3 times the amount it would increase if one person took it. So now, once
Right.
again, we've talked about these boons. These boons can potentially be very powerful. Side effects
Hmm.
can potentially be very detrimental.
Pretty scary. Yeah.
So that's the non-personal side effect. That is just what will happen if you choose to rupture your chamber and accept increased power. Is that just so you're aware, once we start traveling in the freelands, there will be higher
Some shit.
chances.
Some
Yeah.
shit.
So
So I risk to my body side. I would not bring any undue trouble to us unless everyone was okay with me doing so. So before I make my decision, I asked the two of you that I will be traveling with, are you comfortable with me choosing to say yes to this?
yes, and
For
he did mention
me,
you already have like they already will be increasingly attracted. Like you guys are gonna have
For
encounters
sure.
just based off the fact of your character's
For sure.
already like so.
For sure. I'm just saying, like, I don't want to make that problem worse without getting the go ahead from my companions.
Mhm.
Zaron, how do you feel about me accepting this offer?
Kaysen, don't even.
I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know who you're
Hmm.
talking
Hmm.
Hmm.
Crazy.
to. Weird. I was
Therein.
even gonna like. I was even about to quit it. You know, I was about to start saying Ganelon again, but now I don't want.
Hey, hey. I get one.
Do it to him. um, I am not used to attention. So while we are traveling, having more attention drawn to us is not something I would quite like to entertain. But a boon from a great spirit as this one is not something I can turn down either. So I am willing to accept it.
And just because there's not really a place in the room you can like talk privately, like you're just gonna be talking in front of Rothon. Rothon kind of like to Zarin.
Yeah.
He goes, you will
Griffon hits you with
never.
the ah la 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 la.
He goes. He turns. You know, his mask turns and looks at you, Zarin. And Zarin, to you, yeah, Rothon looks like basically a being of pure kind of like fiery energy that at the same time like is like dripping like like you know how like napalm drips is like a liquid fire, Like he's burning
Mm-hmm.
bright like a fire, but anytime you look like around him, there's just essence kind of like dripping off of him, or like when he raises his arm, it's dripping off of him to you. And then his mask is
Mm.
there, his mask, and the mask has the really bright eyes, and he looks at you and he goes, "You will never be able to escape attention again, child of calamity."
Zarin shrinks from that one, realizing that his fate is changed. I see. Well,
I am sorry.
cannot blame you, a great one.
No. But I pity all those whose fate is out of their grasp.
Lauren,
Yes,
are you okay with me accepting this deal?
I am accepting this
Spook.
deal, whether you all like it or not. So,
Mhm.
not my first rodeo in this department.
Zaron, Zarin. I think I would like to. I said it wrong that time on accident. The first time it was on purpose, and now I'm like,
Zordon, listen to me.
Come on, Zoltron, get
Z.
with the program here now.
Yeah. Sorry, Zarin. I'm. I think I'm going to accept this deal. If you have a problem with it, now is the time to say so.
No, no qualms from me. I will be accepting this deal as well.
All right.
And as Zarin says that, he's going to start preparing the same thing he did last time. A little bowl with some stuff he puts in it. Says his prayer.
Rothon, yeah, he turns to each of you. You know, he's letting Zarin do his ritual. He turns to Ganelon. He's like, and Haloran, and he's like, "If you've steeled yourself, then I shall present these powers to you in hopes that they bring you more success than they do misfortune." And he basically is like, because Zaren's doing his little ritual thing, and he turns to you two, and he goes, "Which of you would like to go first?"
I will step back.
I will step forward.
Because if this ends up being real fucky, I'm gonna let somebody else go first.
Once again,
Of
the arm
course.
raises out of the mass of energy, and he's got these golden gauntlets he wears, which once again, Haloran, to you, you are seeing a sonic echoes just pulse off of him often, and every once in a while you'll see a piece of golden armor kind of shimmer like around him, like from that vision you had seen before it like dissipates. The rest you don't see this golden armor. So like every once in a while he's got like a little bit of a pauldron, or like you can see greaves through the bottom of his robes, like things like that or whatever, and then they're gone. Like there's like a hint of a breastplate on his chest, and then it's gone. Um, anyway, he reaches up, the gauntlet disappears, and he's got this, twisted black and red flesh kind of finger, and he taps you on the forehead. Like he puts his finger just dink right into your right between your eyes, and you have not felt this pain since the moment you tried to control the mind of a man that holds a country in his iron grip. There is a fear that awakes in your heart as you remember trying to put your hands around the mind of King Forstrad and realizing that you couldn't even hold it between your palms. As this intense cold rush goes all the way down your body and your spine, and then he takes his finger away. And you realize you haven't breathed for approximately the past 10 seconds. You gasp, and you feel a burning raise from the pit of your stomach. And you realize it's not your stomach. You realize that you can feel essence flowing into your body from your chamber. Um, it's very similar to the rush of power you felt when you first were able to get your hands on King Forstrad's mind before you realized there wasn't much you could do about it. But instead of a rush of power, it is a slow seep into your entire body as that cold rush had just head to toe. You just were like this, just that cold shake down your body, and now it's almost like you've drank a fucking pitcher of hot cocoa, and all of a sudden that warmth is filling back out to the tips of your fingers and the tips of your toes. Um, Rothan looks at you and he goes, "You are a man of knowledge, Ganel, and you think that you know how better to use things that others have. And I think you may find that sometimes that comes to bite you in the ass. But with cleverness, you can do things that others cannot. And you now have access to your boon. Would you like to know the downside?"
I, I, I. Is it immediately apparent?
No, it is not.
That is troubling to hear.
It is something that, yeah, like I said, it's up to you if you want to know it. So,
Scale of 1 to 10, Richard. How bad is it?
uh, it is dependent on how much you use your boon.
Well, then no, because I don't want that to affect it.
Okay. He goes, so yeah, just as a reminder, he's just like he like he said, he's like sometimes it can do you harm. Are you ready, Zarin?
Zara will finish slow prayer, hymn, whatever the fuck you want it to be, and we'll look up with the offering pushed in front of him. Yes, yes, I am ready, prepared.
Rothan doesn't kneel down, but his form lowers down to you, and he cups your face in his hands as both his arms raise up. And you hear the screaming again. The screaming that you had tried to forget, that you recognize. You know that you know this screaming. And you shake as he holds your head, as your entire body begins to shake, as these screams fill your mind. And then the hands on your face feel very familiar. They feel like your uncle's. And the face in front of yours is not a golden mask of a great spirit, but the kind eyes of the man who took you in, the man who raised you, and the man you lost. But the smile helps. The screams lessen. The coldness that pierces your body spreads out like a warmth. And Rothon takes his hands away. Kaysen, you gain access to your boon. Every long rest, and equal time to your proficiency modifier, you may call upon the spirits to allow you to either re-roll a single dice of your own or add a d4 to your or an ally's dice roll.
All right.
This is your ability to call more upon the essence of the spirits and have them assist you.
hmm
Would you like to know the downside?
Nope.
Okay.
We're not thinking about that. We're thinking about Uncle's face.
Rothon turns slowly to Lauren. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Rothon walks towards you and he says,
Bitch, you get nothing.
hand me that which is most important to you. He wants your shard.
I know he wants my shard, but Lauren will pull out his journal.
and you see Rothon kind of cock his head and then he goes, good. You're not that far gone. And
I'm
he
so
takes
confused.
he takes the journal. He opens it to the last page you've entered it in, and in between the pages is the shard, and he pulls it out.
Oh shit! Fuck. How'd that get in there?
Whoa.
And he goes, I warn you again of the dangers of dragon metal, Lorne. It can consume you, or it can be a powerful tool. And as you watch, he, like, his hand comes out of his robes again, and he's got another piece of the same copper material, and he puts them together, and they like form into a bigger shard, and then he places it to your chest, and you fall backwards, kind of an out of body, like not quite
Mhm.
astral projection, but like you fall backwards or whatever, and super slowly, and you land on your back, and you're staring up at the cave, the ceiling of the cave. The and There are books all around you. And something is whispering. And it's saying, there is more that I want to know. And there is more that you want to know. And you will find it for me. And we will uncover the truth. And we will find the secrets of this world, Alorn. And until then, I will help you. And you will help me. And then whoosh, you're back in your body again. Lauren, you gain
Oh,
1 Eldritch Invocation. You may
Oh,
pick which one you
yay.
like. Would you like to know your downside?
I absolutely fucking would.
You
Howard.
we'll see.
No, I was gonna do no, but everybody else went no, so I'm like, well, I gotta go yes now. Fucking.
Lord. Richard,
Halorn?
did you tell them what my thing was?
No, I did not.
Okay.
No.
Don't worry about it then. Tell him his downside.
I did not, because yours is gonna be super fucking funny the first time you do it.
Oh, okay.
Halloran, your downside is that in the desperation, the drive you are feeling in your chest from your patron, to seek secrets, uh, you have permanent disadvantage on insight to tell if someone is lying. You can insight like other intentions, like be like, okay, like what are they feeling, like what blah blah. But if you ever try to be like, hey, insight check, is this guy lying to me? You will have disadvantage on the roll.
Pretty cool. Richard, really quickly,
Yes.
I told you that I would send you some combos that I was thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
At the time that I get approval for them, I'm going to have a list on my character sheet under my special actions that have the approved combos, just
Okay.
because I don't want to hit you with something where you're like, dude, we never fucking talked about this.
Okay. I mean, I figure I love improving shit, so if you ever just want to be like, hey, here's a
For
fucking
sure.
combo, I'll be like, yeah, we
I-
could make that work.
there might be a couple that I spring on you like that, but I will do my best to talk to you about all of them beforehand.
um and then sorry, Ethan, uh as a separate part of that insight check thing as well, uh you're gonna have a little bit more drive from your patron to have like if you are able to tell that someone is lying to you or whatever, like it's a very obvious, they're not like trying to hide it, like you're like, I already know this is like false information, you're lying to me or whatever, like you're gonna have like your patron is gonna drive you to be like, okay, you have to find out what the fuck this guy, like why he's lying, like you confront people about lying to you, or they're gonna drive you to, because they want to know secrets, and lying means secrets. So you
Mhm.
have disadvantage on just naturally being able to
Wait,
tell when someone's lying, but you have a increased drive to find out if they're lying. Like so
You are going to spend the rest of the campaign frustrated, is what is what Richard is saying.
yes.
what the fuck? When he tell me the truth? God damn it!
So yep. Ethan's is more of a role play downside because he didn't ask for like a game breaking fucking mechanic for his character.
I don't feel like mine's game breaking. I think
not
it's
not
cool
game
as
breaking,
shit.
but yeah, Kaysen was like, I want this thing, and I was like, okay, that's still pretty strong. That's like above a. I mean, that's
Mhm.
like Kaysen's is like a little bit better than Lucky.
It's like a class feature. It's yeah.
Or whatever. And then like Ethan's is literally a feat, basically. It's like you get a free Eldritch Invocation. So
Yeah.
and then so and then
And then
yours
mine is what mine is.
and then yours is fucking Lucky, and I'm like, okay. So anyway, um,
Don't worry, guys.
yep,
You're gonna learn what mine is pretty much immediately after this conversation.
yeah. So and with that, Rothon will be like, well, I believe by now they should have your things gathered. I do truly hope to see you all again. I expect good news if you make it to the Warfront and find out what's going on. And um, I hope you do bring me back news of what those Relisians are doing. But until then, if you'd like to keep in touch, you're welcome to. But I wish you best travels, and I'm sorry that um, Istriel can't take a personal matter in solving your problems for you. Hmm. Krim doesn't have an interest, really. I do, but in the end, I do what Krim asks. So,
I hope we get the chance to meet again. It is always insightful to speak with you. And
mm,
Ganelon's like, thank you
mm,
for this.
don't thank me yet. Insight is a curse and a boon, and
Mm.
I still question which it is more of, and I've been alive for 1,000 years. Though, if you could call it alive at this point, which is where the questioning comes in. Insight gained at the cost of what? Now, Aloran, don't let it consume you. Ganelon, be willing to accept that you're not always right. And my dear child Zarin, do not trust all of the great spirits, or the spirits in general. They've been around a long time, and they do not understand what it means to be human. Though, at this point, I may have forgotten as well. I bid you a farewell, gentlemen, and safe and speedy travels, hopefully. My gods will see you
Thank you. And I will let them see me out.
out. I mean, all they do is they like the two on each side of the door. Yeah, like open the door. That's literally all they do. So, as he walks back over to his harp and begins to play again. And it's a much more somber tune that washes over you as you make your way back down the tunnel. And the Claw of Intelligence, she actually didn't even like, she literally like was there the whole time or whatever. Like, and then she kind of like gets up with you guys and leaves as you're leaving or whatever. And she's just like, it's always so good to see Lord Rothon. He seems to be doing well lately.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He does.
So
Are we leaving tonight, or my friends, or are we leaving in the morning?
I mean, what time is it?
It's like
it
end of the
is.
day,
Yeah,
is what
it's
Richard
the
was
sun
saying.
is just starting to set. Like it's just starting to become sunset. So it's like 6,
I would
7 p.m. probably.
prefer not to travel by night. Stop it.
Bridger
Traveling at night
immediately
can be
takes
extremely
damage.
dangerous.
Rocks fall, you die.
In the morn, I say, the morn.
First thing in the morning, then. Oh, then
Yeah.
it's been a
Cloud
day, and
intelligence, yeah, leads you back
been
out.
hectic. I will retire to my room.
Yep.
Yep.
She leads you back out. You come out of one of the rooms in the administration building. It's been a different room every fucking time.
Every time.
Like, or whatever.
Okay.
And you're like, okay, whatever. And then she walks you down some hallways. You end up at the front desk. Janet's there. Fucking, and
Bitch.
she's like, ma'am, uh, how was your visit with the prophet? And she goes, great as always. It was such a pleasure to see him. And she goes, that's good. I, you know, never seen him myself. And she's like, and that's like there's just nothing to say to that. Like in the claw comrade, the claw of intelligence is
Um,
just like, she's like, well, I
Ganelon's
will
like,
be on my
just
way. So she's like, Janet, have they come by with provisions or saying where they're stocked? And she goes, oh yeah, one of your one of the members of or like one of the intelligence members came by and said reported that they had gathered their things. They had managed to procure a cart, uh, not a horse, an ox, was able to be spared. Sorry, not as fast. If you're wanting to make a
it'll do.
speedy exit, but provisions and such things and like tents and sleeping
Well, that'll
things
do,
are
Janet. That'll do.
stocked, and they are being kept um, by the guardhouse at the southwest entrance to the administration district, for them to pick up in the morning. And then uh, Sir Derek said that he would be willing to personally escort them out of the capital, at which point they would be free to make their way wherever they please. And she goes, good. Um, I still have so much paperwork to do. It was a nice break. I'm so very glad I got to see Lord Rothan. Well, tell Blythe to grab me my coffee and meet me in my office. Thank you. And she struts off.
I will approach Janet and be like, I have created a lot of problems in your life the last couple of days, and I apologize for that, and I would like to offer a gift, if I may, as
Dinner? 6, my place?
a show of my sincere regret for causing you such trouble.
And you see Janet, and Janet's kind of like, Mr. Ganelon, I. And she kind of like looks around for a second. She goes, you're a bit of trouble, but I have dealt with worse, and I apologize for being rude. I have things going on in my life, and I should not have been so rude to someone of such importance, and I hope you'll please forgive me. and I will not cause you trouble again or be rude to you again, and I wish you best luck on your journey. I
I
do not
inside
need
check
anything
her.
from you. You inside check her for lying or just to see what like
Yeah, to see
Sorry?
if I believe her.
Oh,
Or-
maybe.
Yeah, you got disadvantage, dog.
yeah, dude, fucking give me these two 20s. Oh, dude, that was actually pretty fucking fire. 16.
16.
Yeah, 15 and 18.
As far as you could tell, she definitely seems like she regrets being mean to Ganelon for sure.
Okay, good, good, good. Oh, fucking.
The milk will tell you the truth.
I
Believe me.
will be like, I would still like to offer you a gift, just again to
Mr.
express my
Ganelon,
deepest
I'm
regret
no,
for any problems I may have caused, and I promise you, it is no trouble. It is something that I would like to do, if you will accept.
and she's kind of like looks around again. Okay, if you insist, just just to make you happy, Mr.
And I will cast Mind Sliver and pull my memory of Rothon and our meeting out and hand her the silver ribbon and instruct her to place it on her temple, and she will get to experience the prophet.
Ganelon. She's like, okay, and she touches it to her
Just
temple, and
fucking dies.
yeah, she touches it
Well,
to her
no,
temple, and then like,
my thought is like she's getting like the without the Asonic overload,
mhm.
obviously, she's able to just like experience what it's like to stand in his presence
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
as someone
And
that
she
could
like,
take it.
yeah, yeah, and she like inserts it, and then like, how long is this memory that she's getting to live through, or like,
Just the first little bit when we first met them where he was like, "It's so nice to meet you. You're so special." And I can kind of encode what it looks like. So I will like take out my name and
mhm,
where so he's just like, "It is wonderful to meet you. You are very special to
mhm.
me. I am interested in you. You are so cool."
Okay, so so she like revisits this memory, and then like her eyes come back into focus, and she goes, "Oh, I did not realize what you were doing. Um, that was a very nice gesture, Mr. Ganelon. I would not ever do that to
Oh no,
anyone
did I
ever
just
again."
ruin
Like,
this woman's life? I'm like,
You
okay, take
just
it away.
keep
Take it away.
failing.
Take it away.
Just keep fucking up.
she's like she basically like is really looking around now, and she's like, um
You
I
take it
didn't
back.
she's like,
You
yeah,
don't
no, no,
have to.
no,
You don't have to have that.
no, she's like, I that was nice of you. uh I didn't see anything. I didn't, you know, I'm not worthy of having ever witnessed his eminence's glory. It's so lucky of you to have ever been able to see that. I definitely would sure wish I could see that one day. Like,
What's this like?
What are you so worried about, Janet?
um, only those that are worthy are allowed to see the prophet or Krim. Uh, those that are not do not get to. Um, that decision is up to them. So, um, I appreciate your willingness to try to help me. Uh, but
Would it be better if I took it back? I can take that memory away from you. It doesn't. I'm so sorry. I was trying to do something nice.
yes, please. I know, I really appreciate it, but yes, please take
Maybe it's best you don't bother her anymore.
And I will remove the strand that is her memory
Mhm.
of.
And you watch as like tears start to well in her eyes and like come down her cheek, and she's like, "It's for the best. I do appreciate it, Mr. Ganelon."
I watched so
No,
hard
no,
trying to do
no,
something nice.
no, I know. It's maybe you should do some more looking into religions and such. And I know you mean well, but you can't just imprint false memories of meeting the mouth of God into people.
I thought it would be nice.
Thank you, Mr. Gadalon.
And what did we learn?
Never do a good deed.
Not quite what I was expecting, but okay.
I
Ma'am, I'm sorry
I
that
know.
I
No, it's
seem
okay.
to only cause problems.
It's okay. I'm not going. You're fine. I just I'm just gonna go clean myself up a bit. And she, you know, lets a different like they're a different clerk, like she goes to that little back room or whatever, and a different clerk comes out and is like, and she's like, um,
I just,
no, nope,
I'm sorry. I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna go to my room.
Hey, would you
well,
like a gift?
Fuck.
uh,
Must be a nice thing. It was
is
supposed to be so
there, yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah, is there, can I, is there anything I could do for you two? She's like obviously kind of like confused as to why Janet was crying. Like,
Such a good day, Krim. Fuck,
Grim.
I'm gonna go to my room.
Super great.
Not a word from Siren. He just goes to his room.
nice.
Shaking his head like, what the hell?
All right, you guys go to your rooms. Take a long
Society's
rest. Want to do anything else?
Did you call Parker today?
I texted him. While I'm in my room, I will use my boon for the first time. And this is
I
what
would.
I'm springing on you.
Okay. So here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I left.
you were doing a thing.
I left before everybody else.
Okay, yeah,
I
you
don't know
left.
if it's
Okay, yeah.
possible.
Mm-hmm.
Not really like before everybody else, but like I was the first to leave. So I would like to enter Ganelon's room,
Okay.
and then wherever the door opens, I want to be on the other side of it. So when you first open the door, you don't immediately see anything, and I just want to stand there. And I'm going to use my new invocation, Mask of Many Faces. I'm going to make myself look like Derek.
Like who?
Derek.
Barry?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Chill. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna you watch Granolot go in his room, set up his little brazier, um, uh, and start working on a fine familiar spell. But here's the combo, Richard.
Okay. Okay. But real quick, you go into your room and
I
you
thought you
turn
said I
around.
haven't seen him.
No. You go into your room.
Like I
You
shut the
turn.
door behind me.
Okay.
Yeah, and
I
I'm
guess.
there.
Yeah. Yeah. Like he's behind the door. Like.
You, whoa, cool. I didn't mean to do that to Janet. It was supposed to be a nice thing.
Very, very calmly and very seriously. So What exactly did you show Janet?
Warfront.
Oh, now we both know that's not true.
I showed her what the um, inner chamber of Rothon looked like.
You did what? And then I'll drop this. Gotcha. And I'll walk into my room.
So my
That's it.
what I'm gonna do is, again, I'm gonna use encode thoughts to pull out all of the memories that I have of my mentor, the person that taught me magic.
Okay.
Um, and I am going to meld that and those memories into Find Familiar, and I will make my familiar into an old gray owl, um, that has all of the encoded memories and personality of this old crotchety mentor that I had.
Cut it
Okay.
out.
I need you to roll me a d20.
13.
Okay. Um. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. For 13 days, you forget how to cast Shocking Grasp.
Okay.
You can't quite grasp it.
How would you like me to track that?
Um. It's fine. I mean, we'll just say 2 weeks. Or, I mean, 13 days. Here, let me think here.
13 days, 2
No,
weeks. Slight difference,
I don't
honestly.
like that. I don't like that iteration of. No, I don't like that iteration of the negative downside. Actually, I want to go with the other one I went with. Oh, you're fine. Nothing happens.
That's worse.
What the fuck?
That's way worse.
Yeah, you're fine.
It's cool. We're just good.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. But anyway, now I have a familiar that's got the personality and
Or the
I'm
perceived
obviously
personality that you, from what you remember
that
of your
I
mentor.
have of him, which is very positive. He liked me a lot. He obviously it's fallible because it's my memories, so it's however it ends up being.
Okay.
Oh
He didn't touch my penis in this version. We're good.
yeah.
Yeah. No. I
Okay. I'll go ahead and cross out 13 days of no shocking grasp.
Yep.
Okay.
Nope. That the original plan was that every time, or like that iteration that I did was basically you would roll d20 and then I would roll a randomizer for your spell list and you would forget a spell for
Hmm.
d20 days. But I'm gonna go with the other thing that I thought of, and we're gonna keep it that way, and you're not gonna know until it happens. So, because that's what you said you wanted.
Okay.
So.
That is what I said I wanted. And so now
If at
that I've done
any
it, I'm
if
like,
at any
okay,
point,
cool.
yeah, I was gonna say if at any
Nothing bad
point,
happens.
yeah, if at any point you would like to know the downside, I will tell it to you. So.
No, I'm not. I'll learn. I'm sure. I'm sure
It
it'll come
might
up.
never come up. It might never. That's the problem. So. The problem with
For
this is that I'm like,
in case you're wondering.
I was gonna say, I'm like, the problem with this though is like, because like this is such a cool like thing where you can. So if you guys aren't aware of what he can do, is he can mix spells to cast them as the same spell, but it increases the cost.
Together.
Yeah. So like if you were
It
to
increases the
cast,
cost, but like it can do dope shit.
yeah. So like if you wanted to, you could cast like
So like if I
chromatic orb and fireball and change the element type of fireball or whatever, but it would cost like bigger. Or
Mhm.
like you could cast fucking uh dude, you know there's a
Misty Step plus shield, and then if the attack misses you, you're able to be somewhere. Like it's they missed you because you're over here.
yeah, different. Anyway, different stuff that he's gonna, and we're come up with some stuff. So, but because that's like a, a big different thing, the downside I do
My
have.
downside is bad.
Yes, it can be pretty bad. And this is where I'm like, I almost want to I almost need to tell you because I'm not sure if you'd be okay with like how potentially bad this downside could be with what I've come up with.
Well, this is a potentially really strong ability. Um, if we get to the point where I'm like, that's not fair, we'll talk about it. But for now, I don't want to know what it is.
Okay. I think it works. Uh I think it works. I think my downside
Okay.
works. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm
So,
cool with it.
and yeah, and if you guys
I'm
ever
cool with
feel
not
like,
knowing what
yeah,
it
and if you
is.
guys ever feel like things don't feel or weigh okay, like you're like, well, like my upside isn't as good as my downside, or like my downside like feels way too unfair for like the upside or whatever, for like something, and it wasn't like a, hey, I pushed past my limits and I rolled on the random table. Like you could totally talk to me about it because I would rather you have fun than we stick to
Mhm.
like, hey, this is fucking what I came up with. We're gonna fucking stick with it, you know?
This is the script.
Yeah. So like, yeah, genuinely, if you do like something really stupid and then like you do that like super terrible thing where you roll the like worst result on all three of my tables and then it's like fucking you always have a permanent like death saving throw like on, so like you only ever have to fail 2 death saving throws, and you have to like succeed 3 times or like some shit like that, and you're like, dude, all I tried to do was like add a +1 to like a fucking saving throw. Like that's totally not okay. And I'm like, okay, all right. There's some
Yeah,
fun stuff on some of those tables, dude. Like,
yeah. In fairness, I was like, I would like to be able to learn and prepare more spells. Or if you want to fucking party,
yeah. So.
here's this other cool thing
And
I've
that's
come
like,
up
and
with.
that's what I was thinking about all day. I was looking at like you and Ethan messaged me like at the exact same fucking time, and I was like, okay, so now I gotta think about this shit. And then Kaysen fucking like slept in, so at like fucking 1 o'clock, I'm texting Kaysen. I'm like, Kaysen, fucking think of something. And he's like, oh. And then he came up with something good, and I'm like,
I was on a
awesome.
date with my mom. I was trying to hang out with my mom.
Gee, man.
Nah, I gave you multiple ideas.
Yeah, and I liked the one
You
you gave
pick.
me, and I liked it. I thought it was cool. I thought it was thematic.
Yeah,
So, and you'll find out the downside when you find out the downside. So, fun stuff.
indeed.
Yep.
For now, he conks out holding a tree branch. I don't know.
Very nice. All right, yeah, you make this owl, and uh, when you do so, once again, you kind of feel that warmth in kind of your abdomen, like spread out as you dual cast this spell, and you kind of like your brain is kind of like the possibilities of like,
Mhm.
look at this, I can combine things, I can do things that like no one like you're like because yeah, I've heard of people making familiars, and I've heard of people, doing like mind sliver and like doing or whatever, like of different thoughts or whatever, and you're like, I have never heard anything about like the combining of essences like
Mhm.
this or whatever, and so like in your head you're just like, wow, like,
This is fucking cool.
yeah, you're like, I am fucking superior. I am the greatest fucking like
I am a goddamn pioneer of the magic.
So
And I'm level 3. Righteous Swiss.
fuck. God damn it. All right, your DM is an absolute idiot. Part of Rothon's boon
So we
Oh,
level
yeah.
up.
is that you level up.
Woo!
And the modifier for super increased fucking or whatever encounter chance was going to be the trade-off if you would like to jump to level 5 instead of level 4. I
I
assumed
want to
you
do
would
that.
all take
My
it.
vote is yes.
Ethan is muted.
Yeah. Nope.
Sorry,
Still muted.
the
He's
the
unmuted.
reaction was.
Yes. So as you all take your long rest, go ahead and level up to level 5 real quick.
That's character and levels.
Well,
Now I'm gonna
hot
roll my
diggity
2d6
ow.
for HP.
A 2-hole
I got
D6.
4 total.
Let's do blue D8s. Watch me get double 2s. They're not 2s.
I got double 2s. Feels real
Oh.
good.
I got a 6 and a 7. That feels fucking pog, dude.
You got a what?
Excuse me?
A 6 and a 7.
I got a 7 and a 6. So
Even Amy did it. She's like, "What's up?"
God damn it.
We all do. We all hate ourselves for it.
It's awesome.
What is it? 33?
Nesta.
Yeah, baby.
Wait, Richard.
Hmm.
Am I allowed to use one of my rolls to increase my health?
No.
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 Be
The
crazy.
rolls
In game.
well,
I'm not. I'm not really like 100%
I was gonna
asking
say,
this.
well. Here's the thing. I did say it will allow you to re-roll a dice, so it won't necessarily increase it, but I will let you re-roll if you would like. And then
Nah.
because I was gonna say, and then also because it's an out of like normal timing thing, I might make it like a push past your limits if you wanted to try that. And like you can do that, by the way. If you would like to push past your limits to fucking re-roll your health dice when you level up, you are more than welcome to. Like I am
Hey,
so
come on,
down for anything you guys want to push past your limits for.
Mr. 2 over here, you know? I mean, hey.
Like this is a fucky wucky campaign we live for, dude.
Where anything's possible, including self-sabotage.
Including self-sabotage. Oh, dude. I just picked up Command, which is not on the wizard spell list for whatever reason. Hell yeah.
Woohoo!
Well, if it's not on the wizard spell list, how'd you get it?
I took a feat for it, Richard.
Okay.
Fact did you get?
Alright. Well, that's what I was asking, dude.
Guys, I can use a swimming speed now. Woo!
That's cool, man.
Look at your son.
That's a big one.
Look at him.
Nice.
Look at your son.
Father, look at me.
He's got the fucking zoomies right now.
Body is ready.
He deserved it.
Okay, I can pick 4 spells.
Gotta go fast,
This is
fast, fast, fast.
huge.
Gotta go fast.
Oh, Gift of Gab is not a spell that I recognize.
I think Warcaster is the way I need to go.
Warcaster?
Oh, it's all in accuracy.
Wait, this girl's name is Kerrigan.
What's her name?
Kerrigan, dude. I just messaged her like, dude, are you the Queen of Blades?
My queen.
Nah, dude, I'm not a Zerg player. Get the fuck out of here. Ugh. Alright, do you boys want to get out of the country, or do you want to call it there and play Monster Hunter?
I think that's a good
Fine.
stopping spot.
It's probably a
too.
good stopping.
Because if we get into some shit randomly on the road and then be like, oh, sorry, I don't want to get blue balls again in another campaign,
That's fair.
When has that ever happened?
motherfucker.
You get blue balls?
Yeah, dude, I'm excited for next week, baby. I'm always excited, dude.
I could
D&D
grab.
is great.
I could grab. Fade touch.
D&D
Because I
is
was
what I grabbed.
touched.
great.
I mean, it makes sense, you know. Thematically, we were touched by a hey.
Whoa, whoa, hold on.
There's big
Wait a
air
minute.
quotes, big air quotes.
God, what do I even what happened to Ethan?
I just turned off my camera.
Oh, okay. All right.